let's make an easy chicken stir fry. So I'm just using the bag stir fry mix from Kroger. See, I'm putting a pretty generous amount of water. I've got the griddle preheated about 400. I got some oil and butter, and I'm just going to work this in together, and I'm going to kind of steam it under the melting dome here a little bit, and just keep working it around until we start getting that nice color. So like I said, I'm just going to keep giving a little water here. And you'll see I'm getting ready to grab my melting dome, and that's all I'm going to do is just cap it, give it about 5 minutes to steam. So I'm just going to kind of slide my stir fry mix over to the other side of the griddle, and I'm going to preheat this area because I'm going to start my mushrooms. So I've steamed my stir fry mix pretty well good enough for now. I'm going to put me down a little pat of butter, and I'm going to go ahead and do my mushrooms. I like mushrooms, but I don't want them overcooked, so that's why I'm giving the stir fry mix a little bit of a head start. And I'm just going to kind of work the mushrooms around, give them a little chance to meet that butter we melted a little bit ago. Make sure you don't forget about your stir fry mix. Don't want to burn the bottom or anything like that. So just kind of keep working them back and forth. Depends on how much you want your vegetables done. If you like them a little firmer, obviously cut a little shorter. If you like them a little more tender, keep working with them. You can see I'm trying to keep it in a flat layer just to get some good contact. And like I said, don't forget about your mushrooms either. I'm just going to keep working them a little bit more butter. And any juices that come out, just keep tossing them around in it. So I'm pleased with where my veggies are, so I'm just going to go ahead and mix them together with the mushrooms and just get it nice and mixed well, because we're getting ready to put some sauce on it. So this right here, I'm just using the teriyaki sauce that came with the stir fry mix. It came with 2 of these little pouches, and I'm just going to try to make sure I can squeeze it all out, and don't want to waste any of this. Smells pretty good, so I feel like it'll taste pretty good too. So since this particular bag of stir fry mix came with 2 packs of teriyaki sauce, I'm gonna mix the first one in, get it mixed well, and then we're ready to add the next. It's okay to get lost in the drizzly goodness. So same as before, we're just gonna give it a good toss, mix it well, and we're gonna push it back there to the warmer zone in the back middle of the griddle. So I'm going to put down a little avocado oil. I use that because this is a Steelmade Griddle and it's on top of my stove. So I want that higher smoke point. So this right here is about 2 normal chicken breasts I trimmed well. And then I just kind of cubed up. That's how I wanted it. So I'm going to take my spatulas because I want to make sure they're not stacked too much on each other and some of them not getting any heat at all. So I'm just going to kind of work it into a single layer. And then, since I have the space available, I'm going to pull them over to the other burner. That way they're not crowded on each other too badly. Then I'm just going to keep turning them, just trying to get some, nice little golden brown crust on it. Don't want to dry it out or anything like that. Like I said, these are cubes, so be careful. That could happen pretty easy. But you want to make sure you get it up to that 165 degrees Fahrenheit internal. So I'm pleased with how the chicken's coming along. Just kind of keep looking, making sure that maybe some piece didn't get turned and is a little bit more raw than others. Just, be vigilant here. Keep looking and turning as needed. And what we're going to do, get it brown. And I'm just going to put a little soy sauce on. It's been in the marinade, very basic marinade, but I don't want to get too crazy with it. So my chicken's cooked enough to where I can bring it all back in together. I don't have to worry about it not being cooked enough at this point. If you can see, I'm going to work it back. I'm going with the direction of my burners, just trying to make sure that it's all getting some pretty consistent heat. And this is also going to make it a little bit easier when I add my soy sauce. So this right here is just basic soy sauce. I'm not getting too crazy with it. I'm not adding teriyaki because I already got quite a bit of that in my veggies. But I'm just going to keep tossing it. The soy is going to kind of reduce down a little bit, thicken up. And it's just going to help get that color and that finishing flavor on our chicken. So the chicken's pretty well where I want it, so I'm going to push it over here to the side so it's not on the direct heat. And I'm just going to bring my veggies up here for one last kind of roll around in the heat. That way it gets a nice little temperature to it because we're getting ready to plate this up and eat it. I wanted more mushrooms. The same thing for the chicken, just bringing it back for a quick roll in the heat. And I'm going to go ahead and put some of it on top of my veggies after a good toss around one last time. And there we go. So we made it back to the taste test table. This right here is just a basic chicken stir fry. Did a quick marinade overnight. Just a little bit of brine, some soy sauce, and a little bit of teriyaki sauce. Pretty mild on it. Worked out great, at least how it looks. So we'll see how that tastes. And then the stir fry mix is just a basic store-bought bagged stir fry mix. So saw it on clearance for like $1.25. It was normally like $4. I said, why not? Let's try it. So there you kind of have it. I promise there's some veggies under that chicken. Let's try it and see what we think. First, I want to try the chicken. I got high hopes for this chicken. I just kind of cubed it up. I love this chicken. You know, the soy sauce is just, it's there in a good way. It's not overpowering, but you know it's there. And the marinade, it's really tender. Let's go ahead and try. I can already feel with my fork, my carrots are nice and tender. I'm going to try to get a mushroom on here. A little bit of broccoli. And of course, some chicken, so I can try it all. So there you have it. Got a little fork kebab going on. Let's give it a try, see what we think. I didn't want to waste, so I used the teriyaki sauce that came with the stir fry mix, and I'm pleased with how it turned out. I mean, I like it. It tastes good. Great flavor. I don't have a wok, but you know, hey, I tried it on the griddle. I'm happy. Oh my goodness! I about forgot to get one of the little snow peas. I love snow peas. Really pleased with how it turned out. Can't wait to eat it all. And I appreciate you taking time to check out the video and watch the cook. If you saw something that, you know, kind of intrigued you, I appreciate you if you take the time to like, comment, subscribe, share, and turn on post notifications so you know when new content's added to the channel. As always, Garrett the Griddler here, saying thanks for watching. Until next time, let's keep cooking. Stir fry became a popular method for cooking food during the Ming Dynasty.